fam, and you are back with another Money Matt reaction. We got our boy Ren coming up. Like I said, I don't really know much about him. I've just been educated by the fans that have been commenting, and I guess I'm messing up the order of the songs, and I don't really know what order. I've not really heard too much of them, but I've been getting comments like, no, do this one first, and then this and this and this. So what we're gonna do today is just click on some stuff that's just Ren. This one I have no idea what it said. All I know is it said Ren.
It was like nobody ever saw me.
The Joker.
Even I didn't know if I really existed. I don't think you ever really hear me. You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Trying to be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write, but the forces out there test me right. I'm trying to find the path to forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't highway number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope. The cunt took from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec, cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset, but this hate breeds hate. Please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy.
So this is the one that I watched last. It's actually pretty good, but somebody, I guess, remixed it and made a Joaquin Phoenix Joker video out of it, which seems to be pretty awesome. But I don't know if it's Ren that actually made this or not. Let's see. It says Ren and Eminem. So I don't know if he has a what's somebody that does remixes. So this might just be somebody that remixed this. But let's go ahead and watch it anyway.
They say you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this word with my razor blade pen. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so
That's the one from Joe Beatdown.
Now let me cut this word with my razor blade pen.
Used to get bit, now I represent pencil is full of insulin bullets. I'm like a Doberman pinch up with bull in the rock, mixed with it toxic. A plot begins to figure out, begin to spitting like finished pop. The minute come out, Nick sinister. Ever since the doc replenished me the day he gave me.
Do they have an actual song together, Ren and Eminem, or is this just somebody made this and put it together? Because it's pretty sick. I like it a lot. I'll actually start this all the way back over.
Gave me that shot when I was just about to quit, so to not see him with me would be a shocking image. And I'm the definition of what a concrete chin is. Cause no matter how many times you sock me in it and knock me to the canvas, even the boxing critics know that if I get off to a rocky start, I'll always have a rocky finish. Eat me broccoli, spinach, cocky, nope, but I hope I finish. You when I told you how dope I.
Broccoli, spinach. Eminem eats that shit. This whole thing goes good together well, though.
Even I didn't know if I really existed. I don't think you ever really hear me. You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Trying to be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write, but the forces out there test me right. I'm trying to find the path to forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't highway number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope. The cunt took from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec, cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your
innocent. Pencil is full of insulin bullets. I'm like a dopamine pinch. Shook it, pulling the rock, mixed with it. Toxic, the plot begins to thicken out. Begin to spit like finished pop. The minute come out, Nick sinister. Ever since the doc replenished me the day he gave me that shot. When I was just about to quit, so to not see him with me would be a shocking image. And I'm the definition of what a concrete chin is. Cause no matter how many times you sock me in it and knock me to the canvas, even the boxing critics know that if I get off to a rocky start, I'll always have.
See, Eminem is kind of, sometimes you gotta pay attention to his words. Like, you would have never known he just said, I'll show you what a concrete chin is. Like, just because the syllables mold together so well, it's kind of hard to understand sometimes.
Have a rocky finish, eat me broccoli, spinach, cocky, no, but I hope I finish. You when I told you how dope I emit this and put emphasis on the dope. So when names come up in that conversation of who's the dopest, better throw mine in it and don't mind me. While I remind you of the flow you won't find anywhere when it fires and I unload my pen explode. There's no rhymes in it, reloading, no time, letting souls fly every 60 seconds that go by, so you know I meant it. But kiss them old days out of your side.
See, like that, I
was a gimmick, now I'm the one that
I didn't really catch all that. Did you? Let's see. Run it back.
What a flow you won't find anywhere when it fires and I unload my pen explode. There's no rhymes in it, reloading, no time, letting souls fly every 60 seconds that go by, so you know I meant it. But kiss them
Every
old days
second-
out of your side, did it? They said I was a gimmick.
Every 60 seconds that go by is a time minute? Is that what he said?
Time letting souls fly every 60 seconds that go by, so you know I meant it. But kiss them old days out of your side, did it? They said I was a gimmick, now I'm the one that those guys mimic. Now you fuckers don't wanna go starting no argument, cause you know I win it. Name a flow that's more authentic.
I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy.
This shit just goes badass. It really didn't even need that Eminem verse on the cool. Man, it's a Joker video. It should have just been Ren. Razor blade pen.
Rest in peace, the big groupie was seduced to lyrically mirrored me. Molding my flow off of you, your spirit's flowing through me. I love you, dude. Without you, I feel so incomplete. I'm no king, no need for rose petals to be thrown at my feet. I'm a thrown in your side, get thrown into a throne. Better watch the fucking tone with you speak. Feel like I'm in a zone, I'm in a whole different league. I'm a motherfucking own, it's just me. No opponents can compete, and I've never been known to retreat. From beat to beat, follow trends, I wallow in defeat. I'm still hungry as fuck, but can't even say bon appetit. Cause I don't know what to eat, fucking microphone or the beat. Bitch, nobody's mind works like mine. It's nose to the grindstone time, Holmes. Your mind's blown, cause I rhyme the kind. Still trying to get signed up in the Ebony Showcase with the 9 screaming, who the fuck passed you the mic? If I asked you to like my shit from the get, I'd
He has
rather
such a
ask you to
clean flow with such a smooth ass segue. You know what I mean? He could just flip the see, rhyming is really all about syllables. Rap is really all about syllables. It's not so, and once you master your syllables, you can flip and segue to the next, rhyme a lot easier.
wipe my ass, bitch. You had you a nice run to take a hike. Ever meet my match, I'ma strike that
Watch,
bitch
I'll
first.
show you what I'm talking about.
On the petite, 'cause I don't know what to eat. Fucking microphone or the beat. Bitch, nobody's mind works like mine. It's nose to the grindstone time, Holmes. Your mind's blown, 'cause I rhyme the kind. Still trying to get signed up in
Nobody's
the
mind works like mine. I try scope like a high blow. Like, he switched it from mine to low. You know what I mean?
Showcase with the 9 screaming, who the fuck passed you the mic? If I asked you to like my shit from the get, I'd rather ask you to wipe my ass, bitch. You had you a nice run to take a hike. Ever meet my match, I'ma strike that bitch first. 'Cause on the mic I gotta represent the real rappers. Did twice and it's funny, my days of being broke was so long ago. I lost all concept of money, but you dimes won't get a fucking nickel from me. I'll sit them down on one knee, I'm having a stroke of genius. Elizabeth, I'm coming to you, honey. From boy to man, and still make a hormone like a thyroid gland. I'm in another category, man. Don't group me up with them pop stars. I never needed a pat on the back to get at a boy. And no offense, yes offense. Precedence has been set that'll never get met. Middle finger pressed against Moby's nose. Shout to Obi, the curtains closed on my show.
Getting pretty sick to the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
This
This is probably one of the only songs with Eminem on it where I feel like he didn't outshine him. You know what I mean? Most of the songs with Eminem on it tend to outshine even the person's song it was. And I feel like this did not do that. I think Ren is the cleanest one on this whole song.
Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so
morally equipped boy.
Face it, you're mad as fuck, friend. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen. I'm only messing, lad. I love to spank the greedy. Fear me. I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares. See me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave. Free me. When you fuck with my work, you may as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? Hun, I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the doctor, he's a friend, it's zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch of a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Cujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read a motherfucking comment from you, then this is only part one, it's even worse than part two.
This is the comment thing.
I didn't know if I even really existed, but I do.
I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, friend. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, friend. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Whoever made this video did their damn thing. Because this video is dope. I don't know if this is actual. I'm pretty sure somebody just made this. But they did a good fucking job though. That was great. Okay, now let's see. What other Ren stuff? Somebody told me, let's see, watch what it was. Why Sick Boy, I guess, was taken off all platforms. Why Sick Boy was taken Let's see. Yeah, somebody commented. They said that if I didn't watch this, then I wouldn't understand. Actually, Cujo beat down. Why Sick Boy? Let's see. For some reason it's already started.
Do you look at a gorgeous woman and immediately you think to yourself, no, this woman is out of my league. She's unattainable.
I definitely never think that.
A lot of you will have been asking me the question why Sick Boy has disappeared now, as well as YouTube on streaming services. It's a video that was very close to me. It's a video that told my story about my health. It's a video that told the story of many other people who have been gaslit by the medical community. It's a story of greed in the music industry.
Okay, so those that don't know maybe what gaslight means, it means telling you something's wrong when it's really not nothing wrong, but it'll kind of make you feel like there is something wrong because so many people tell you that. So he said he was gaslighted in the medical community.
Ironically, funnily enough. It's also a song that I poured tens of thousands of pounds into for a music video, for promotion. It was also the leading title of the only #1 album that I've got, so I was very, very proud of it. And we'll no longer have that song, guys.
Does anybody know what that means in US dollars. I'm just wondering, the pounds versus dollars, tens of thousands of pounds, what would that be in dollars?
And I want to go into the reasons why. Also, I do recommend sticking around to the end of this video, because I've got a very exciting announcement about all of this that relates to all of this.
Okay.
Right at the end.
Well, we're gonna stick around all the way to the end. Let me just enlarge my video here, and we'll just watch it.
People who have been following me for a while, they'll know the sort of person I am. They know the principles that I have, and they'll know how I treat other independent artists. So they'll know why it was so important for me to have to make this video. And I want this to be as unbiased as possible. Obviously, I'm emotionally affected by it, and that may leak in, right? But I want to share entire clips of these conversations so there can be no doubt. Also, if Cujo and his girlfriend want to share any more screenshots of other those conversations, I encourage them to.
Is
because
Cujo
I believe
a
this
real
should all be
person?
public knowledge, so there can be no doubt.
Is Cujo like a real actual person that commented on his thing and then he made that other one? Because that's pretty dope. Like, if that was a diss song for an actual person, that's pretty dope.
Rather than taking people's words from it, I would like them just to see transparently what has happened here. To give context for all of this, back in 2022, I buy a beat from BeatStars, right? For anyone who doesn't know, BeatStars is a platform that connects producers to artists who need beats. I do produce most of my own work, but I wanted to find some hip-hop beats for inspiration. What I would usually do is buy a beat, arrange it slightly differently, tweak it myself, add my own vocals, add my own layers and stuff like that. I find this banging beat, right, from a producer called Cujo Beats, which I buy an unlimited license for. This is all very important to keep in mind for later on, right? I buy an unlimited license, which means that I am able to put it on all streaming platforms and get as many streams as I want, and all recording on platforms like YouTube, etc., right? After I do this, I send my YouTube guy that I work with, and I send the publishing team an email just giving them a heads up, being like, yo guys, I bought this beat, they need to be registered correctly, content ID needs to be turned off. I'll put a clip of that. I'm putting screenshots of those messages here just in case Cujo claims I never did this. I did do this. I also went the extra mile and messaged the team and said, look, we need to credit him on Spotify credits and stuff like that as well, because sometimes artists don't always fully credit producers. I think that I forgot to do it in the YouTube description for like the first month or two, and then I update it.
Hold up, so he had beef with this dude named Cujo over a beat that he had bought, and then he made a song called Cujo Beat Down. Bro, that is just clean, bro. I love that.
It, and then he was fully credited the whole time, right? That was just a lapse because there was a lot going on. I was in Canada treating and stuff. But anyway, he was credited fully, like very soon in everywhere, and as far as I was aware, registered everywhere. So I don't think anything of it, right? Also, in the BeatStars contract, it says very clearly that the person selling you the beat has to own the beat, and if there are any elements of the beat that he doesn't own, he has to let you know. This is very important to remember for what is to follow as well, right? So yeah, I think there's no problems. I buy the beat, I record a song. This is before things have blown up with my music, so I'm still pretty underground artist at this point. I record the track, put it out. I even get a message from him at some point, which is also important to remember because of the hypocrisy of this whole situation. Just like, wicked, I love the track.
I wish I could talk like him.
Remember that too.
Hypocrisy.
Before I begin, I just want to add this. I have no problem with BeatStars. I think they're a very innovative company who actually help people make art, which I'm very, very passionate about. I think the contracts and the things you're getting into could be clearer, because we're now in a situation negotiating older tracks bought from BeatStars. I would love to talk to...
That's really a difficult industry, to be honest, because when sometimes I'll just use other people's beats that I find on YouTube or whatever, you know. The thing is, like, how can you make a sound on an instrument, a keyboard, on anything, or just arrange the order of a sound and then say that I own that forever? This is my order of arrangements of sounds. And you gotta think of the documented history of the entire lifespan, how many people have already documented that sound or order as their own. You know, it's so complicated.
So the if anyone from there is watching, I imagine they will be at some point, I would love to talk to the CEO, founder of BeatStars, face to face, just because I want to understand how something like this could have happened, and I want to understand why it escalated the way it did, because from what I've heard, he's someone who cares a lot about artists, and someone who creates a platform like that, I think must be very passionate about music. I'd love to chat to you if you're listening, and I'd love to figure out why this happened and how we can stop things like this happening in the future. I also think that there needs to be a bit more stringent checks on if people are selling unlicensed samples, because then things tend to get a little bit sticky like they have here. Anyway, that's it. I have no problem with BeatStars, because I'm not interested in going to war with them, because I think that it's really cool that there's a platform like that exists for artists and producers to be connected. Just thought I'd put that out there, make that clear. Right, so I arrive home from Canada after a 1.5 year long treatment of treating brain damage and autoimmunity, which a lot of you will know if you've been following my journey. And I'm expecting a nice 2 weeks with my mates before I do my first ever solo show in 5 years because of my health. So I'm just like, I want a nice chill time. I want to be able to focus on rehearsing and stuff. Very early on, I wake up to a message saying, yo, your song Sick Boy has been taken down. So I look at it, and sure enough, it's been copyright striked from this guy Cujo Beats' channel. And initially I'm like, oh, this just must be some automatic fuck up.
You know what's weird? I have a song of my own on my channel that YouTube gave me a copyright. Not a strike, but it says copyright on there, and I always wondered why the hell that is. But there's one song of my own that on my channel that has a copyright on it, but it said that this user allows people to use this song for YouTube, but it's not like I have another artist on it with me, so I was wondering maybe he had uploaded it to his thing and maybe it kind of did something like that, but I guess this is different.
So like, I don't take it too seriously. I send him a message like, yo, there must have been a technical error or something here. No response for 2 days. So I'm like, what's going on? So I check his channel, and then I see a comment of that beat that he licensed me, and I see a comment that's like, Ren has left me no choice. I'm sorry that I had to do this. And I'm like, okay, so this was intentional. Like, what? Like, the last conversation I had with this guy was months ago, with him being like, yo, big up your work, it's sick. So I'm like super confused about it. So I send him another email like, dude, what's going on? Again, I get absolutely no response. So I put a comment in his YouTube comment section, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get hold of you. Why are you ignoring me? Like, I just want to resolve this amicably. What's going on? Finally, I get a response on Instagram. And for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put all of these responses in their full form so that there can be no doubt as to what happened. I'm just going to read out like the key moments and explain the key moments. But if anyone's like interested in deep diving so there can be no doubt as to what's happened here, feel free to pause it. If Cujo and his girlfriend, like I said, feel like I've left anything out, they are welcome to post.
So Cujo and his girlfriend are actually real people, and they actually had beef, I guess, over a beat, and then he made Cujo beat down, I guess, which is quite exciting, quite interesting. But I think I might have just lost internet signal, so we're gonna have to get back to this next week. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for your love and support. Ren, we absolutely love and support you. And let me grab something out of this Renegade generator here. If you don't know, on my channel, all of your Ren related comments go into this. Used to be candy machine, actually, that I dubbed the Renegade generator. So every Ren reaction video, I will pull one comment out and read it out loud. We have at Bad Wolf 1587. Renegades Assemble. You know what? I read this one last week, and I haven't been pulling them out after I read them. So let me pull another one. Okay, we have Jenny Jantz. Don't watch Cujo Beatdown. First watch why Sick Boy was taken down off all platforms. Otherwise, you don't get Cujo Beatdown. Okay, well now I get it, and luckily we just covered that. Unfortunately, my internet signal is not great right now, and it's been stormy weather. So we will get back at it next week. Thank you guys very much, and have a fantastic day.